Hello, Bill from Australia.
Hey, how's it going, David?
Good. Well, G-Day, mate.
Okay, let me change something. And there you go.
Hello to our guest Toastmaster Mas Mahathir. How are you? Thank you for coming for.
Hey David,
Hello, Mas.
thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming to Sea Level.
Hey there, Mass. How are you?
Hi Bill. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Hello there, Nora Kids.
Hello.
Hello, Nora Kids. Oh,
Madam President, your first meeting as president. How does it feel?
wow, what an honor.
How are you today, everyone?
Oh, very good, thank you.
No.
How are you feeling?
Wow, like have butterfly in my stomach.
Oh, that's okay. You'll be fine.
Hope so. Hey, let's go, people, to joy. Hey, David, do you want to open the sound of some music? Can you? Like to welcome everyone here.
All right, let me share my music. Can everyone hear the music?
Not yet, Dave.
Jack.
No, not yet.
No. Hey, Daniel, how are you?
Can you hear the song?
Oh.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Oh, how?
And excuse me, David, does the guest speaker know the agenda of the meeting? Did he know that?
Evan, this one waiting for the final with the info of the speakers.
Yes.
The full one. Yeah, listen now. Thank you.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
virtual background also, I don't have.
Yep, we can hear it now. That's good.
That's good. Awesome. The advance. Hello, Toastmasters and guests. We have 6 minutes to go before meeting start. Don't forget to rename your roles if you are.
Yeah, so just give Gwenan a few minutes to do her minutes. And
All right. Yes.
yeah, because I think Lynn is still away, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Yeah, I was calling the others to enter the room.
Yeah.
And maybe they're on the way, we may not know. So hopefully
No,
they're
it's
on
another
the
5
way.
minutes. So yeah, Just give
Yeah,
it.
it's 5 minutes. We will start on time.
Yep.
Vietnamese time 7:30 p.m. Malaysia time
Mhm.
8:30 p.m. Australia time 3 hours, 2 hours.
Yeah, so it's 10:25 here now.
Okay, it's 10 to 2 hours away. Sydney time, yes.
Oh, so you're just 2 hours behind us, is it?
Yeah, 2 hours
Ah,
behind.
okay. Yeah, yep. Oh, so Mas, what part of Malaysia are you from?
I'm from Kuala Lumpur. Have you been there?
I would love to go to Malaysia one day. I love Malaysia. I am obsessed with Malaysian food. And I
Ooh.
don't know why I have never been to Malaysia, of all places.
You should come. It's probably just like an 8-hour flight, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, maybe even less than that. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I would love to come one day.
Awesome. I think for Australia, I've only been to the Gold Coast, Brisbane. Yeah.
Oh, how unfortunate of you. I don't like the Gold Coast. I mean, it's just so
Okay.
touristy. But if you go to the
Mm.
hinterland of the Gold Coast, it's a beautiful place.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. There's so many beautiful places you can go to in Queensland, in that part of the world. But yeah,
Wow.
feel free to come down to Sydney one day.
Yes, I'm looking forward.
We even have some good Malaysian restaurants here.
Oh, have you tried them?
Well, the only one I go to is the one that all the other Malaysians go to.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the meaning is, but it's called Kopitiam Cafe.
Okay, kopitiam. Okay.
Yeah.
Basically means your local coffee shop.
Well, that's what they
very
call them.
common. It's very
Yeah.
common. What is like in Vietnamese we call a restaurant called the name called quán café.
Yeah, or faux pasta, you know, that's like every second shop is called faux pasta or named
Yeah.
after the street number.
Yep.
It's like calling a pizza shop a pizza shop.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, but it's such a long time since I heard the word kopitiam.
Yeah. Oh, it's my favorite place because I'm always looking for good char kway teow.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God, I am mad about good char kway teow.
Oh, then you will love our Malaysian authentic Penang char kway teow. That's fantastic.
Yeah. You know what I fear, Maz? I fear if I go to Malaysia and try the char kway teow, then I will never be happy anywhere else.
That's a good fear to have.
One thing I miss about Malaysian food is laksa. I couldn't find any laksa in Vietnam.
Oh, of course, yeah. But do you think laksa is a bad idea in Vietnam? Because good laksa makes you sweat. I don't want to sweat anymore when I'm in Vietnam.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing here in Vietnam. Even in the south, we eat a lot of spicy food. Even I can't digest spicy food, but I still want to eat laksa.
Yeah.
It's that good.
I think the southern one, I think those in the south, they can adapt to it.
Yeah.
And it's so strange, even in Thailand, the weather is the same as in Ho Chi Minh City, but they eat even spicier food.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't understand the
Yeah.
concept of why is the food in the tropical countries are all spicy?
Yeah. And really, they need to put more spice in the northern side.
Yeah. Because when I went to Sweden, the food there is pretty bland. Plain, just plain meat.
Well, that's European food. So you know why in the Netherlands, why laksa is now the national dish of the Netherlands. It's because they know
Really?
it's one of their national dishes. And I think pho now is it pho and banh mi is very popular now in the Netherlands.
Oh God, it's so strange. They call
Yeah.
that the national food.
Yeah, because Indonesia used to be a Dutch colony.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
So strange.
Yeah. So I've just come back to Australia from Vietnam and come back to winter time here. So that's why I've got this hoodie on, because I got used to Vietnamese weather and then came back here in the middle of winter in Sydney. So now just trying to readapt to the weather here.
What's the temperature there right now?
Right now, let me check. It is 11 degrees.
Whoa, that's cold.
Yeah, but it actually feels colder.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, David.
Yeah, welcome. So I'm waiting for the virtual background. I don't have it because
Yeah.
Welcome, Lynn. Welcome, Golden. And is it Hao or is it Yin?
how
Hao.
Hao Nian. Usually when the name is like that, it's usually Nian. It's sounds right.
Hello, Queen Anne.
Queen Anne, hello to Golden. Hello to Ravin, distinguished Toastmaster Ravin, my friend.
Good evening,
Hi,
guys.
Raven.
Alright, it's 8:31. Is anyone here? Speakers? Sure, everyone's here. The agenda is, I'll send agenda again.
Hello, everyone. Evening.
Agenda again.
Hello? Can you hear me well?
Yep, loud and clear.
Yes.
Oh,
It's a
okay,
bit
that's
echoey.
nice. Echoing?
No, it's not anymore.
All right.
Hello, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Get the message from the Madam President. Let me turn off this. With the button. Oops. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, and also future Toastmasters in the making, welcome to C-Level Advanced Toastmasters Club meeting for tonight. Before I take over, I'm the Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster David Tan, and tonight I will hand over control to the club president, Toastmaster Lee Twinkie, to start the warm-up activity. Over to you.
Hello, David. Welcome everyone. The warm up today will be led by our beautiful lady, Quỳnh Anh Nghiêm.
What a kind of like speech wash. Okay, I'm really honored to lead the warm-up game on behalf of our president, Toastmaster Lee. So it's just very small and quick warm-up sessions for everyone here. I would like everyone to answer a very quick question. What is your favorite color? Can everyone please type in the chat for me? What is your favorite color? Today, our meeting is called the Palette of Possibility, right? And everyone in our meeting here is representing a color. And wow, I'm seeing a lot of color. So for Lee, it's pink. For David, it's red. And we also have, for Daniel, it's green. And I see that Toastmaster Ram, sorry if I say that correctly. Lee and also Hoàng Linh also say it green. For Bill, it's black. Yeah, and for Thảo Nhiên is purple, and for Toastmaster golden, and Toastmaster with Chu is blue. Oh wow, that's such a lot of color, and I'm really happy to see that there are some people who have similarity in colors as well. And my next question for you is, why do you like this color? And for this, I would like everyone to think of a strong reason why you think you like the specific color. And starting with Toastmaster Lee, our president. Why you like
You said you asked me why I love pink color. Is that right?
Yes, yes, the reason why.
Okay. Actually, like other girl, I'm pretty sweet. I love sweet thing, and somehow I look the light as a pink color. Right, but actually, I used to be look the light in the pink color, but for me now, I don't look at the light at the pink. My attitude to everything in life will be like positive. So I think pink represent to me. Always look everything in both sides, but more in positive way. Yeah, it's about me, pink sweet girl.
Wow. I really like that, how Lee explained that pink represents her personality. And how about our red man, Toastmaster David? You are the only one who choose red. I'm really curious about the reason why.
Oh, red is just because it's my favorite color is red, not because I'm a football fan. I'm also love red because it gives me and it energizes me. It gives me, it's not because it's blood, it just energizes me to make it better. And at the same time, it's also an auspicious color. Plus, where you need is known during Tet, we always wear it to show that we are ready for the new beginning. Thank you, and back to you.
That's perfect. I love that. Wow, energy, red, just like you. And how about our green people? We have a lot of green people in the room, but let me choose one green person to explain the reason why. And we have Toastmaster Rav, Rabn. I'm sorry if that's your name. How do you
Yes,
say your name?
you may pronounce it as a Robin. I know it's a tough
Robin?
call there. Robin is fine. I
Perfect.
like green because being the color of nature, it's calm, serene, and soothing. Thank you, and back to you.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you, Ravi. And Toastmaster Hoàng Linh, is that also the reason why you should like the color green?
Yeah, because uh, that's the colors of leaf, trees, and nature.
I think that the people who like the color green are people who are very calm and like to socialize, like nature and just being harmony. So that's a really beautiful reason. And how about Toastmaster Mask? Wow, you have the maroon color, and I've never seen maroon color in my life. What is that?
Thank you so much. Maroon color is kind of like that color, if you can see where I'm pointing at. It's kind of red, but a mellowed down red. And I love maroon so much. My car is maroon. A lot of my shirt is maroon. My house is maroon. And I feel it's just very energizing, just like David, right? Red is such a passionate color. So it reminds me to also stay passionate. Yeah. Back to you.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. And let's come to our people who said about blue. Toastmaster with you. Why you like the blue color? I've never seen you wear blue. So
You're right. So my whole wardrobe is just full of gray, black, and white clothes. The reason why I like blue is that since I was a kid, I've always had something for blue, for the ocean, and I feel healed every time I'm near the water. So that's why blue is always my most favorite color. And even when you look up to the sky, you can see the blue color too. It's like my lucky color, just like the color of the top that Toastmaster Mass is wearing right now. Then back to you.
oh, thank you. I feel like I learned so many more things about everyone here through the color that they like. And personally, for me, I really like the color yellow because yellow is the color of victory. I'm a very ambitious person. And color is also like the sun. It's like very warm. And I like to bring that radiant of energy to everyone surrounding me. So as you can see, the color that we like represent a lot of our personality. And I think that is a beautiful thing. It represents the differences that we all have in our meetings today. And because everyone have a different color, we have different personality, the different outlook in life, and of course, different goals that we want to head to. But the thing that makes our club and the Toastmaster community wonderful is that we are blending all this color together in order to create something meaningful, so that we all grow together and we create such a strong and supportive community. And today our meeting is called the Palette of Possibilities. And with that, I really hope that everyone will embrace on that. You hold the uniqueness of the color that you like. And we always try so that we blend in a picture with different colors so that we can create something meaningful and wonderful together. And that is all about the warm-up game. And I think that now is the time that we hand back to our beautiful Toastmaster, our president, Toastmaster Lee Twinkie. Big round of applause for Toastmaster Lee.
Thank you, Quỳnh Anh, for very colorful warm up for today. So with the topic is related to color, I also have very curious in my mind. If our life is a blank canvas, what will you paint today? What could you paint today if our life is a blank canvas? Let's think of that in your mind. Good. Welcome everyone to Sea Level Toastmaster, where all of our big dream and beautiful possibility come alive. Tonight, the theme is the palace of possibility. It's just like an artist missing the color on the palace, and X of Earth is here to mix our experience into something meaningful. And then I have questions in my mind also. Have you ever feel like you were stuck with just one color? Have you ever feel like that? Raise your hand if you have that feeling. You're stuck in just one color, like maybe too much, like pink, or not enough yellow, not enough red. Have you ever have that feeling, just only stuck in one color, or like when you do something the same in a long time, for a long time? Have you ever had that feeling? Oh, Quỳnh Anh have that. The same. All right. Oh, we also the same. Great. Tonight, let's change that. I hope that tonight, let's pick your brush and daring to paint something new, something authentic, or something you. Before we jump up into this masterpiece of a meeting, I want you, each of you, let's reflect. If you could paint one word that mattered most to you, what color would it be? Right. If you could paint one word that matter more to you, what color could it be? It can be red, it can be yellow, it's going to be everything. But let's dare to grasp the paintbrush, like open your mind and make tonight as a gallery of growth, of creativity and courage. Right. Once again, welcome to Sea Level Toastmaster Clubs. Sea Level Advanced Toastmaster Club, a very first advanced Toastmaster in Vietnam. The clubs where leader is not just made, but they are painted into reality. So let's begin our colorful journey tonight. Right, I hope I see your different color in the group chat or after the meeting today. Let's paint you into the different color after the meeting or throughout this great journey together. Now, let's begin our colorful journey tonight. Back to you, Toastmaster today, David.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Lee Twinkie, our club president. Her first speech tonight, opening speech tonight. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you, fellow Toastmasters and guests, honorable guests and future Toastmasters. I'm your Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster David. And I have two role players for tonight. There are few sessions, including our distinguished guest Toastmaster Mas Mahade tonight. Before that, I would like to call upon two role players. First, the listener, where this listener role is Toastmaster Tuen. Is Toastmaster Tuen there? Over to you.
Sorry, I don't see her here yet. Let me tell her.
Maybe
All
let's
right, while waiting for Toastmaster Tuen, I'd like to call upon the R-timer, Toastmaster here, to introduce his role.
Yes, hello everyone. I'm here, and today I will be the art timer for the meeting. So as a art timer, I will manage the time and also the way that you use filler words in terms of enhance your public speaking skills to reduce some redundant words like and I hope that I don't have the chance to cover it from all of you here. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster here, for explaining your role as the R-timer. And let me call upon Toastmaster Tuen to introduce her role as the listener. Toastmaster Tuen.
Hello everyone, can you hear me well?
Yes, we are.
To be honest, my laptop had a problem with my camera. So after I introduce my role, I said switch another device. Yeah. Sorry for my technical problem. Wow. Hello everyone. Good morning. My role today is a listener. Yeah, I want to listen all of you here, your story, and yeah, and so my role is listening carefully and take note. And at the end of the meeting, I have a recap by asking you some question to check whether you listened carefully or not. Yeah, that's in my role. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Tuen, for explaining your role as the listener. Therefore, fellow Toastmasters, honorable guests, remember to take note as she will ask you questions at the end of the week. Without further ado, let us move on to a special slot. Let me introduce this speaker. I believe we are thrilled to host our incredible Toastmaster, a true legend in the world of public speaking. His achievements speak for themselves. He is the world number 3, or we say second runners-up in the World Championship of Public Speaking 2022, a phenomenal 4-time semi-finalist, an astounding 12-time district champion. And he is also the co-founder of Mike Front Public Speaking franchise with 14 outlets and counting. Beyond his impressive professional accolades, he is known for being a fun guy on every occasion. Get ready to be inspired, entertained, and gain invaluable insights from one of the best. Let us welcome our speaker for tonight. He will deliver his keynote speech. Toastmaster Mas Mahade. Toastmaster Pop Pop Pop. Toastmaster Mas Mahade. Pop Pop Pop. Your microphone, you're muted.
Yeah, give me one moment. I think I just want to adjust my microphone, yeah?
So the timer, 5 to 7 minutes. For timers, the speech will be 5 to 7 minutes. After the speech, there will be a Q&A session, 15-minute Q&A session. Anything you want to ask to our Toastmaster Mas Mahade, please do so. And there will be an evaluation by distinguished Toastmaster Daniel Chen.
Do you need a timer? I can show it for you.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
you need
Yeah.
a timer.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, looks like my microphone is not working very well. I'm just going to use my laptop microphone. Is it loud and clear?
Yes, loud and clear.
Can you see the timer?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
One more time. Toastmaster Mas Mahade. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Toastmaster Mas Mahade.
It's 2016. I'm at my office desk freaking out. Why? Because I have to sell training courses on the phone. Mr. Toastmaster and friends, who here loves making sales calls? Those who raise your hands, that company has an opening. You see, I hate making sales calls because everybody says no. Want to know how it feels like? Take out your phone, dial a random number, and sell them something now. You see? No one's doing it. To me, the feeling of rejection is like being in a pressure cooker. It's hot, it's uncomfortable, and it's painful to my pride. So, for the past month being here, I have made 0 calls. Until one day, my boss David catches on. He calls me into his office, sits me down, and he says, Mahathir, you have been here for a month. Pick up the phone and start calling, or else. My boss David loves dropping me into that pressure cooker. Back at my desk, I stare at the phone, head spinning, heart pumping, hand shaking for 2 hours. Okay, it's only 2 minutes, but I have to start calling. Hello, this is Mahathir. Would you like to? No. This is Mahathir. Maha what? Interested. Hello, this is Maha. Hello? Hello? At that moment, my whole body feels hot. My boss's eyes glaring at me. Comfortable. Rejected again and again. Painful. I start to wonder, maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe I'm not meant to succeed. Maybe I'm not good enough to deserve a yes. I can't do this. Friends, have you ever felt like you weren't good enough? Now, my boss, seeing me struggle, calls me out for lunch. Now, this can mean 2 things: free lunch or farewell lunch. As we're walking to a seat at a food court, I see an old man walking around selling popcorn. He asks each passerby, want to buy popcorn? But they say no, not interested, or some. But each time, he smiles, says thank you, and he keeps on going. As my boss and I sit at a table near Mr. Popcorn, he looks at us and he says, want to buy popcorn? Now my boss buys a bag, hands me a popcorn, and he says, Mahathir, do you know how a tiny kernel could grow into a popcorn? I say, yeah, Mr. Popcorn cooks it in a pressure cooker. By now I'm thinking, he wants to talk about popcorn? Definitely the farewell lunch. But he goes on and says, when we start in sales or anything in life, we are like tiny kernels. And the rejection that we have and we experience is the pressure cooker. Each no pops you out of your comfort zone. Each no builds your character, and each no helps you grow. So when you face rejection, Mahathir, smile. say thank you and keep on going. Because just like Mr. Popcorn, you are one no closer to a yes. One no closer to a yes. Huh. David's words shift my perception of rejection, planting a kernel of hope in me. I leave that lunch ready to drop into that pressure cooker of rejection and ready to learn how to use no to help me grow. Now I'm back at my workplace. I pick up the phone and I start calling. The first call, rejected. The second call, rejected. Now the third call, still rejected. But I smile. I say thank you. And I think to myself, well, I'm one no closer to a yes. And I keep on going. The 24th call, they say yes. And I'm not going to lie, feeling is almost the same like when my wife said yes. But I thank my boss, David, and I thank Mr. Popcorn too by buying a bag of popcorn. Thank you. My dear friends, is there something you feel you can't do just because you fear rejection? Maybe you want to ask for a sale. Maybe you want to ask for a promotion. Or maybe you want to ask for someone's number in this condition. Just remember, the feeling of rejection may be hot, uncomfortable, and painful, but it will pop you out of your comfort zone. It will build your character and it will grow you into a better version of yourself. So when you face rejection, smile, say thank you, and keep on going because you, my friends, are one no closer to a. So pop, 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 and keep on going. Back to you, Toastmasters.
Wow, a round of applause to our speaker tonight, Toastmaster Mas Mahade. Wow. I didn't know that popcorn can inspire us to face our own rejections and find for more opportunities. Wow, thank you so much for the inspiring speech. Remember when you saw eat popcorn, when life throws you corn, make popcorn. Now, we have a 15-minute Q&A session while the evaluator does his evaluation. I would like to open the floor for the Q&A session. Timer 15 minutes.
Hello, Mr. Mas. I'm here, and I want to ask you a question. A question. Okay, is that okay?
Yes, please do.
So when I'm very interested. I'm very interested about your story and also your message throughout your speech. But can you explain why the title is Pop 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 and what is the meaning of it relating to your speech?
That's a good question. So pop, pop, pop was actually the sound effect that when a popcorn pops into a popcorn, it will make that sound, right? Pop, pop, pop. And I thought it would be a very nice ring to the ear when people remember the word pop, pop, pop rather than just popcorn. It is a very good question as well because this story is very close to my heart. I remember I really struggled making the cold calls, and my boss really was on the edge of scolding me. But at the same time, he did inspire me as well. Although this story didn't happen in the same timeline, I did meet a Mr. Popcorn who was walking around selling stuff like that. I learned from both of them. My boss, which is my mentor, and also that guy who just went around, smile, and he just keeps saying thank you despite people's rejection. And I thought that was a very
powerful learning lesson that I would like to share with people. Yeah, so that's why pop, pop, pop. Thank you for the question.
Thank you for sharing.
Mas, I have another question for you. When you were describing a response from a consumer, like making like zipping hand gesture like that, were you trying to say that the consumer was staying silent, or was the consumer literally doing this to the popcorn head? I was a bit confused there because okay, yeah, what was that about?
Well, that's a very good observation. When I did this, it was supposed to signal silence, means they didn't even say anything. So I called them, hello, hello. Nobody answered, you know.
Right. So the
Thank-
consumer didn't actually do this hand gesture to the popcorn man, right? No.
No.
Yeah.
They just walked past the guy, didn't even say anything.
Right.
Mm.
Got it.
Feel free to ask me anything, even outside of my speech. If you want to know anything about contesting, about giving an international speech, I'll be more than happy to share based on my experience from a few years of contesting. I'll be happy to share. Yeah.
Yes, of course. I also want to ask because we have district champion and also district runner-up in our clubs, but they cannot achieve higher stage like semi-final or final in public speaking. So what is the key point to make a big breakthrough to become a extraordinary speaker? It's not only the story of a hero journey. Since we are advanced club, we already know about public speaking tips. But what is the biggest gap, and also what is breakthrough between you and also people who stay in the district level?
Wow, I love that question. Oh my goodness. Okay, personally for me, there are many angles to look at this. Number one, we must take into consideration after 2019, the entire Toastmasters game has changed when it comes to contesting. Before this, district winners will automatically go up to the semifinals and you get a chance to prove yourself. But now the district contest is masked as two contests, right? It's one contest, but actually two contests in a contest. So what does this mean? And why is this important to know? It's important to know because a lot of times I've seen a lot of amazing district champions when they speak and present that make them district winners. The thing that make them district winners may not make them a quarterfinal winner. Why? Because their district speech may be too localized rather than to something that the universal audience could relate to. So they were using sometimes maybe local jokes or local knowledge. And if we are looking at a quarterfinals level, we are looking at a larger scales. It means that you will have audiences from different parts of the world. It could be from Africa, it could be from Canada, it could be from Malaysia. So we want to make sure that when you give your district speech, it has to be universal. That's the first tip. The second tip is when you tell your stories or when you craft a message for the world, the message has to be something that people can truly relate to. Sometimes the story may be too unique to you, which means the experience, the story, the thing that happens to you may be exclusive to you. Right? Let's say, for example, if I would tell a story about getting through a really terrible accident and I suffered and whatever not, and I just tell it in that point of view. So the thing about storytelling is people, the audience, don't really care about the story. They care about themselves being in your story. So, can I see myself in your shoes? Can I see myself walking through your pain and your struggles? If I can, I automatically click and resonate. So, most of the time, the stories are too personal, too unique, and doesn't have a way to link with the audience to make them feel like, yeah, I'm feeling that too. So, I hope these two answers answers your question.
Thank you. But it's a little bit concern of me. Like when I heard that you say that our speech is too localized. So what can make our speech become more universal. Like how to know that our story is relating to everyone when they heard ourselves for the first time.
Okay, how do you make your speech universal, right? Okay, there are many ways to do it. The simplest way is to give your speech on a Zoom meeting with different set of audiences and ask them what are their feedback, their observations. Do they get it? Do they understand it? Or is there some parts that they feel a bit lost? Number two, it could also be based on the type of words that you are choosing. Some words may be localized words and some words may be more generic or, somewhere where the world could understand. I'll give you an example. Back in 2020, for the very first time I entered the semifinals, I met up with a coach, a speech coach, and as he was vetting through my speech, he's from the US, by the way, he was pinpointing certain things. He said, Mahathir, I don't get this word. And this word, for me, I was using words like primary school, secondary school. And he was thinking like, I've never heard of this. What does this mean? Apparently, in the US, in the States, they don't call it primary, secondary, they call it high school, right? Middle school, things like that. So, in order for me to make sure that the whole, at least people in the US will understand, and at least the world also can kind of understand, I ditched the word primary, secondary, and I put it as high school. So, that would be a little bit more universal. So, sometimes it may not just be the story, it could be the choice of words or certain things that, yeah, only our country may understand. So it's always good. Test it out with different set of audiences to see their response.
Thank you so much. I feel pleased with your answer. Glad to hear all this from you.
Thank you. Thank you for asking.
So Mas, I have a question. How do you feel when you got your message, got the email where you were qualified for the semifinals?
How do I feel? Okay. Let me be very honest with you. The last 3 days before the announcement of results, where the quarterfinal results are in, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. My sleep schedule was so off. It was so off that I literally had jet lag in my own country. Yeah, I don't know how that's possible, but you get it, right? So I couldn't sleep. Every hour I was waking up, hoping to see what was the results. And then what happened was 2 days later, the results came out, boom, right on the semi-finals page, and I started to see a list. I was praying, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, is my name going to be there or not? Then when I look at the list, oh no, my name wasn't on the list. I was scared. I was shocked. I was like, wait, what's going on? But then I realized that there was some list that was not completed yet. And that also added more anxiety, which means I had an extra 1 day of sleepless night, hoping that the results will come out in my favor. So the night before the results came out, I told myself this. I said, you know what? The results taking a really long time. I don't care what the results is. If I make it, I make it. If I don't make it, I don't make it. It's okay. I'll try again next year. And then I closed my eyes. I went to sleep. 10 minutes later, the email came. Congratulations, you made it to the quarterfinal. I was over the moon. I was over the moon because not because of the win itself, but because I could finally sleep that night. I could finally get a good night's sleep. But yeah, the feeling is amazing. So what I'm trying to say here is this: for contestants who are in this room, future district champions, future semi-finalists, keep trying, keep speaking. You'll never know how far it will take you. But the only way that you will know how far it will take you is if you do join the contest. And the feeling is amazing.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Mas Mahathir. Any more questions from the floor?
Well, I do have one more question for Mas. Do you have any rituals that you usually like perform to deal with nerve, like before getting on the stage? Maybe 15 minutes. Like sometimes you have to wait very long, right? Sometimes if you go first and it's right then, right there, you can hype yourself up. But if you have to wait for quite a while, what would you do?
Okay. The first thing I will always do is before, okay, let's say I am speaker number 3, for example. I will watch speaker 1, but I will not watch speaker 2. Yeah, which means right before my turn, I will be out of the contest room. And I want to just psych myself up to get ready. Because sometimes, let's be honest, we're human. If we see a speaker before us doing exceptionally well, which in most cases they do, right? It will dampen our spirits. It will make us feel a little bit affected. So I try not to get this in my way. I try to think, how can I just give my whole, my full presence into this contest? So the other thing that I would do, and I actually had the opportunity to speak with Mike Carr, the 2020 world champion. In 2022, I was a nervous wreck. Before walking up to the final stage, I was really, really nervous. My whole face was red. I just couldn't control it. But Mike did say something that really helped me to calm down. And he did say things like this, this is a moment where you have the opportunity to speak to the world, right? And you have such a short time. So go up there, say something that could potentially change someone's life and have fun with it. Because all this time, all I was thinking about is, can I win? Will I do a good job? And I'm literally taking the spotlight and flashing it onto me. But with Mike's words, it's almost like I'm taking that spotlight and I'm shifting it to the audience. Because as a speaker, the light shouldn't be on you. The light should be on them, how they can benefit most. And that really helped to shift my mindset. Yeah, so I just keep referring myself. I'm here to tell a message. I'm here to be a messenger. Thank you, Golden, for such a good question.
Any more questions from the floor? Toastmaster, our club president, you were the champion of online speech contests in our division.
Congratulations! Woo!
All right. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Actually, Mas, I did watch a lot of your video before my contest, actually, both evaluation and speech. And I'm very surprised that today you take time to join the club. I'm so surprised. I'm very appreciate. Right.
That's so kind. Thank you.
Yeah, I have a question for you. I'm very curious for a long time. In your thinking, what make you stand out from the crowd? What make you stand out from the crowd?
Wow, what makes me stand out from the crowd? Okay, I have an answer for this. What makes me stand out from the crowd is me, myself. Yeah, I think everybody should have that mindset as well. Because, if we try to be someone else, and by the way, it rings true to me. Back in 2017, when I first, be in Toastmasters and the contest, I tried my best to copy certain world champion styles or district champion styles. I try my best to, look like them, sound like them, walk like them. And I realized that totally flopped because nobody is there to see a copycat of another person, right? And that's when I soon realized that to stand out from the crowd is to be authentically you and unapologetically you. If you are someone who's quirky and you love pink, it's the pink, tell the world you love pink, because there's no one's going to be as unique as you, Twinkie. Yeah, so that's my message. Be unapologetically and authentically you. Then you will stand up from the crowd.
So outstanding. Thank you. What an impressive answer. Really appreciate everything. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
And what about our members? One Toastmaster Lin, Toastmaster Nguyen Chu, my mentee, Toastmaster Nga, and also the guests who are new to Toastmasters, you also can ask our guest speaker tonight. If there's no question, thank you so much, Toastmaster Mas, for your speech and also for the Q&A session. I believe everyone here is inspired to be better in the future speech contests. Thank you so much for coming. I'd like to call upon his evaluator, so that I believe distinguished Toastmaster Daniel Chen to give his evaluation on Toastmaster Mas Mahathir's speech.
Before I start, can I ask the timer to share the timing of his speech?
The timing of Ma's speech, all the timers for you.
The timing of his speech, of Mas Mahathir's speech.
The timing of his speech is
Yeah.
7 minutes and 2 seconds.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, I can start now. Yeah. I was worried when I signed up to be the evaluator of your speech today, Mas Mahathir, because I know who you are from the introduction, from David Tan's introduction. And I still signed up anyway because I want to test myself how I can think of something to suggest to a group of world champions in order to improve his speech. And I think there's something that I think you can try to improve on today. But apart from that, I must say that I was really impressed. I would not talk about all the impressive things that we can notice from your speech today. For me, a good speech is just like a good movie. It makes us think. And just 10 seconds in, you hooked us with a very quick and very direct introduction of what this speech is all about. It is about sales speech on the phone. And I still remember that. And throughout the speech, you acted out every scene in the movie through your vocal qualities from different characters, through your facial expression. I love your facial expressions. It's really, really animatic. And through hand acting as well. Every hand gestures were they were all necessary. There was no unnecessary movement. And I still remember the final message, one no closer to a yes, and it rhymed as well. So everything good about a speech, it happened in your speech. So then I thought, what else could make it better? Then I thought about movie. A good movie makes us think, but a great movie makes us feel. And I kind of felt rushed through the speech with my feelings today. Firstly, it was a little bit predictable. It's like watching a rom-com, watching a coming-of-age movie when somebody was failing the first time, and then predictably, that person would feel success at the end. And that is the very basic structure of a before versus after movie, when a mentor or somebody would come to the main character to guide him or her through the hardship, and then that hardship pays off at the end. But that was so predictable that I could imagine immediately the ending of your speech from the first minutes of your speech. Because, okay, you failed for the first few calls, for sure you will be successful at the end after some times. So that was predictable. I don't know how we can fix this, but that's my feeling. You can think about that, how to make this speech a little bit less predictable so that the audience would feel that, okay, this movie would make me feel instead of just think. The second way that this movie did not make me feel was the range of emotions that I felt in the speech. The flow was fast. Although the speech was almost 7 minutes, it's more than 7 minutes long, it was a little bit too fast and stressful at times. So I felt the stress that you felt, I felt the struggle that you felt, I felt that you were down, but just for a tiny moment. Somehow, for a movie that made me think, the movie should have like a roller coaster of emotion. Sometimes it should be stressful, sometimes it can be down and slow and even deep and even depressed. I want to feel that in your speech as well, because that kind of emotion would make me feel about myself a little bit more, not just about you, but about myself. So all in all, I feel that the speech lacked unpredictability and the speech lacked a little bit of suspense in the sense that the emotions could be varied much more, just like a great movie. So if you watch great movies, for example, movies like Shawshank Redemption, I feel that you can learn from that movie how they create the emotion from the suspense. Sometimes slow motions could create strong emotions. So with that, I conclude my evaluation. I really hope that you will come up to the top. I really do hope that some of my evaluation today will help you somehow. And back to David.
Thank you very much to our distinguished Toastmaster Daniel Chen on his valuable feedback and points of improvement for Toastmaster Mas Mahathir speech. So we wish Toastmaster Mas Mahathir all the best in the semi-finals of the World Championship of Public Speaking that will be held at Philadelphia, United States of America. That's all for the session by Toastmaster Mas Mahathir. Thank you so much for coming all the way from Malaysia. By the way, I'm Malaysian. I'm from Malaysia too. I'm a member of this club. And happy to see you here. Next is the prepared speeches session. We have two speakers tonight. They will do their speech. They will present their speeches. They are Toastmaster Nguyen Chu and Toastmaster Golden. Without further, for the first speaker, Toastmaster Nguyen Chu, I would like to call upon her evaluator, Toastmaster Nga, to explain the project speech requirements. Over to you.
Yes, fellow Toastmaster and guests, our next speaker is delivering her very first speech in Toastmaster, the icebreaker, and the purpose of this speech is to introduce herself and share her story with us. So please give a warm welcome to Toastmaster Nguyen Chu and her speech title, Hard and Done Better. Back to you, Toastmaster, today.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nga.
Sorry for interruption. Before starting Miss Nguyen Chu's speech, I would like to introduce the time report. So firstly, I want to share the screen of the timer. For the icebreaker speech, Miss Nguyen Chu, she has to speak a minimum requirement about 4 minutes, and the maximum requirement is 7 minutes. After 7 minutes, she will have more 30 seconds to fulfill her speech. If she is talk for over 7 minutes and 30 seconds, her speech will be eliminated from the voting sessions. Thanks for listening. And can you see the timer?
Yes, I can see the timer.
Okay. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much. But before that, before the speech is Toastmaster Mas. We would like to present you with a certificate of appreciation. Toastmaster Mas, are you there?
Yes.
Right. Let me share.
Or can we keep it for later on with the...
No, let me do first. Okay, thank you. So because our speaker needs to leave now. Okay. All right. Let me share. Wait, so many things here. Where is the slideshow? Where's the slideshow?
You click on the share button. Share button.
Yeah.
Yes. CO.
David,
okay.
at the very end of the left right corner,
Present,
there's
okay.
an extension. Yeah.
Toastmaster Mahathir. Okay, Toastmaster Mas Mahathir. Okay. Will someone help me to take the picture with the club president? Okay.
He does that. Right. So Matt. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Outstanding picture.
Okay, thank you very much to our club president for the picture, and thank you once again, Toastmaster Mas Mahathir, for coming, and hope to see you in the future.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, for correction,
to make a move.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's continue with our project speech. Oh, by the way, Icebreaker speech Toastmaster 4 to 6 minutes. Timer, take note, 4 to 6 minutes for the icebreaker speech. 4 minutes green, 5 minutes yellow, 6 minutes red. Let me continue. Toastmaster Nguyen Chu. Had I known better. Had I known better. Toastmaster Nguyen Chu. The floor is yours.
Have you ever made a decision that felt very reasonable right at that moment, just to realize that it was so stupid? It could be something very casual, like checking out a new restaurant just because on TikTok or YouTube, their terrible food looks so good. It could be more serious, such as giving your ex a second time. Or, we got a lot of, let's say, terrible decisions in life. But for me, one of the decisions that I still feel regretted about was to choose the grad school halfway across the world without doing any research about that school. So growing up, I always had a dream of studying abroad. But given my family background, that dream was too expensive. It was too unrealistic. But that dream always stayed with me through high school, through college, even through my first job, through many changes in my career, and until when I turned 30. I just kept looking and searching for opportunities because finances were a big headache for that dream. And then one day, one of my friends told me about the possibility of landing a full scholarship, an MBA scholarship from business schools in the US. So, did I hear it correctly? Full scholarship? Was it real? And my friend actually did it. So, all of a sudden, my childhood dream became so affordable and so possible. So, right at that moment, I decided to go all in. I hired a consultancy agency in order to help me with the full preparation process. Also, I actually quit my job in order to study for the test, preparing a bunch of essays, and even preparing for a bunch of interview with the schools. So at that time, I told my consultancy agency this very loud and clear. Please take care of the whole process. I'm gonna just focus on all of the things like admission, deadlines, application, test scores, essays, interviews. And as long as I can study abroad on a full scholarship, I will be happy. So I did so many things in a short time, and actually, my effort did pay off. My dream came true. A scholarship to a business school in Washington, D.C. And unsurprisingly, I was just over the moon until the reality hit really hard. So, for an MBA student, landing a job after graduation is very important and actually is the biggest part of the whole journey. And I was studying in Washington, D.C., and then a lot of recruiters came to my school. And at that time, I was so clueless about the job market, about the job search process, everything. But I noticed something very weird here. You know who came to my school first during the school year for the recruitment cycle? The CIA. They were looking for people joining their like secret service hiring process. I was like, what? And then later I looked at the schedule and I saw like FBI, Department of Security, Department of Homeland Security, Department of Defense, or Department of the States. So then it dawned on me that in DC, the job market just revolves around the federal government. Unless you are a US citizen, the job prospect for you in DC is extremely limited. And then you might be wondering right now then why I ended up in DC. I asked myself that question too. I realized that I chose a wrong city. I chose the wrong school. And everything was coming at me so fast that I didn't really have time to process. But when thinking back at that time, I really feel pissed off about my consultancy agency. I told them to take care of me, but they sent me to this school. Although I got full scholarship, I got my dream come true. But everything was so messy during the school year. But then the universe had his own way of forcing me to take full responsibility for all of my decisions. So I happened to come across a coworker who got the same test score as me, who also got the same background, but she managed to get into top tier business schools in the US. I was wondering how and why. And then, you know what the difference was between us? There were a lot of factors, I know, but one thing that really stood out. She reached out to tens of people who did an MBA in the US. She took a lot of insights, recommendations, tips, learnings, experiences, and advice from them. So that's why when she started the journey, she already knew a lot about what to do, what to ask. And then when I look back at what I had done at that time, actually, I did not do that kind of homework. I did not reach out to anyone. I just relied solely on my consultancy agency, thinking that they were the single source of truth. So if I had reached out to people, then I could make a comprehensive checklist of things that I needed to pay attention to. I had to consider throughout the whole process. And then my school selection could have been very different. So at that time, I thought that online research was enough because actually I did research online and then I relied on my consultancy agency. And if we look at this age, when you look for an answer, it's so easy for you to find it online, right? Google, ChatGPT, it's so easy to find an answer. And this is the danger. It can make you think that you know enough. You don't need anyone else. You can rely on just online searches and yourself in order to move fast. And then, but what we really miss is deeper wisdom, which really comes from living experiences, tips, advice, sharing from people who have been there and done that. So if we think about this, we can see that those kind of wisdom, it doesn't show up on a search bar. No. What you need to do is to reach out to people, to open your mouth and to ask questions. So thinking back about what I did at that time, had I known better, I would have reached out to more folks. I would ask them questions. I would listen to their living experience. But actually, what I'm talking about right now, it feels like regrets, right? So regret alone is not enough. So when you make a mistake, you have a choice. Would you repeat it or would you learn from it? So I choose to learn from it. So that's why when it comes to public speaking, I decided to stay here with the club in order to learn from your experience. And thank you. Back to you.
Thank you very much to our Toastmaster, our speaker Toastmaster Ngit Chu for her ice-breaking speech. So I believe everyone, let's give her a round of applause for completing her ice-breaking speech. Oh, congratulations. So had she known better, or the title Had I Known Better, wow, this statement actually also reminds all of us here. Do we regret of something that we have done? Or not? Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ngit Chu, for your speech. And we move on to the next speaker, Toastmaster Golden. I would like to call upon his evaluator, our club president, Toastmaster Heng Lee, to tell us what is his pathway, his project level, and also the speech objectives. Over to you, Madam President.
Be yourself. Just be yourself. Maybe it's your parents or others said it to you a lot of time. I listened to this 1,000 times in my life. Be yourself, just be yourself. But I don't even know who am I. How can I be myself? So I believe that in order to deeply understand who am I, we need to find ourselves, lose ourselves sometimes, and maybe find ourselves. And this also may the journey Toastmaster Golden will share with us in today's speech. The purpose of this speech is for the member to learn and review basic method for writing a speech with defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on a topics. That is the main purpose of Golden. And this is belong to level 1 project 4, is that right? Okay, so that is very big beginning of our speaking journey, but I think that Golden have a lot of experience to share with us. So we're looking forward about this. Thank you. Back to TLD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Heng Lee, our Madam President, for telling us the speech objectives of Toastmaster Golden's speech. Without further ado, I'd like to call upon Toastmaster Golden. Losing and finding yourself. Losing and finding yourself. Toastmaster Golden.
Thank you, David. Talking
Uh,
about fighting, sorry?
you can see because of the timer tools has some problems, so you can pin my backgrounds, and the timing is for you is about within 5 to 7 minutes. Can you
Got it.
pin me?
Can someone pin
You
him, please?
only you need to pin me to see the
Okay.
timer, and
Well,
I will show you the time signal.
just did it. Thank you.
Okay, let me introduce once again. Thank you very much, timer, for telling us the timing rule. 5 to 7 minutes, Toastmaster Golden. Losing and finding yourself. Losing and finding yourself. Toastmaster Golden, the floor is yours.
Thank you, David. So when I say finding myself, what I mean is for us to find out your life task, the one thing that you love doing and you are comfortable spending your whole life doing it and getting better at it. Think about that. For me, it's writing. I love ideas. I enjoy reading good books, and I want to become someone who writes great books that change people's lives. And 13 years ago, I met my idol, my favorite author, Robert Greene, the one who wrote 48 Laws of Power Mastery, in a book fair where he released his newest book at the time, Mastery. And I asked him a question. Hey, Robert, I want to become a writer like you. What do you suggest I do? And Robert told me, hey, Golden, you're still young, like 19, 20, right? Go live a bit. Let life touch you. Because, like, otherwise, the ideas in your head will just be from books. It's not from real life. So I took his advice, and 13 years later, things I've gotten in between. Well, I went out to the job market and pursued several career paths. And then family got in between. I got married and got children, and I've become so materialistic. Money is all I've been thinking about. And I've been feeling very guilty. Like, okay, I'm trying to live a normal life and get some experience from life, but what about my true love with writing and ideas? And then one day I heard a story on radio about a father and two sons. It's not a real story, it's a parable, Christian parable, with interpretation from that specific man who told the story. So basically, there is this father and his two sons. The father is very rich. He has a farm and thousands of cattle, sheep, and oxes. And he has two sons, elder brother and the elder son and younger son. One day, the father asked two sons, "Hey, like, which one of you wants to take half of my fortune and go out to the world, explore the world?" Little son say, "Me, Dad, give me the money." So, like, you know what? The father gives the son half of his fortune, say a couple $1 billion, right? And the son goes out and explores the world, smoking weeds, doing cocaine, and spending time with prostitutes for like 10 years. And he squanders all his fortune and ended up washing dishes or, feeding the pigs in a restaurant. And he decides that, oh gosh, I couldn't stand this anymore. I have to go back to my dad and say, "Hey, Dad, I'm wrong all along. Please take me back." So he comes back, and his dad is, well, over the moon. Like, "Oh, my son is back! Everyone, please kill the cow. Throw a party." And they have a great party that day. When the elder son comes back, he sees that all the fuss. What is it about? He asks the servant. Servant says, "Oh, your younger brother, he comes back." And the elder brother was like, "Ah, what the hell's going on here? This guy has gone away for, 10 years and lost his fortune, and now he's back. And my father does this. He never throws a party like this for me. Well, I will not join the party." So the dad hears of that, and he goes out and talks to the elder son, and he says, "Hey, son, you have always been with me. All that is mine is also yours. But today we have to celebrate because your brother was lost, and now he's found again. He was dead, and now he's alive." End of story. Like, what the heck, right? You probably wondering, oh, what the heck is that? Why did the dad behave like that? Well, sometimes parents tend to be, well, having some soft spots for the loser, but the main idea here is that you are the brother, you are the younger brother, you are the elder brother, you are the father. So you thought there are three people? Actually, there's only one. The father is you. The elder brother and the younger brother, they're both you. Sometimes you have to get lost. You have to be lost, exploring the world. The younger son is your heart, daring to explore the world, wanting to explore the world. The elder brother is your intellect, constantly criticizing and saying you should have done this, you should have done that. But you have to go out, explore the world, make mistakes, And you don't have to feel guilty, because only after you've been lost would you be able to come back to the real you, to your real potential, the father and his fortune. So that's why I was really inspired upon hearing the story. And I told myself afterward, hey, I mean, all those 10 years, I haven't been writing a lot, but it's all right. I've learned many things from life. And I've been keeping a diary for over 20 years now. So you cannot say that I'm not writing. I haven't been publishing my writing, but been writing all my life. It's never too late to start again, right? You don't have to feel guilty, because all the mistakes you have made, all of these have made you who you are today and prepare you for the fortune that lies ahead of you. So don't feel guilty about not starting your dream or not following your passion sooner, No, don't feel guilty. All of that means something. All of that has prepared you for this very moment. Thank you very much. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster. Oh, David, Toastmasters today.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Golden, for his inspiring speech. So I believe the story is telling us that when you were once lost, if you are lost, don't forget to return to the starting point. That's what I heard from his speech. So I believe if every one of you is lost, remember to go back to the starting point and do again. Thank you very much to our two prepared speech speakers tonight. And I would like to call upon the timer, Toastmaster here, to present the timer's report for the speeches.
Both are timer report.
Then our timer
Yes.
report, over to you.
Yeah. So first, I have to say congratulations, and I hope that if it is a offline meeting, I hope that I can make a standing ovation for Miss Nguyệt Chu, because she's made me wow for multiple times. Like, I have never seen such a debut from Toastmaster like this before, even though I have like 2 years of experience in Toastmaster. But I cannot see a fresher who did incredible job like her. Cannot describe it by words, but incredibly. So about timing report, although she did everything perfectly, I have to say that for the icebreaker, she's go to surpass the limiting time is she spent about 6 minutes and 41 seconds, so she will be eliminated for the voting session. And Toastmaster Golden Nguyen, he used about 7 minutes and 4 seconds for his speech, so he will be qualified for the voting session. For the art counter report, Miss Nguyệt Chu did really good for the really well for the first like 4.5 minutes without any filler words, and she speak totally smoothly. I love that. But at the end of the speech, she used the word "I have" to start her speech for multiple times, and your interruption occurs more frequently. I think is maybe some problem with your concentration when you have to speak for the first time and you cannot keep your concentration for all the long time. For Toastmaster Golden, you you are not in the best status of your you use the word for multiple times for nothing. There's no reason for you to make some for make some negative pause during your speech. It make your speech become a little bit collapsed, and I think you should improve that, because I know you are really astonishing speaker throughout your speech. So back to you, Toastmaster of the day, David.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster here, for the precise timers report. Because one of our speakers went over time, therefore there will be no voting session. Thank you very much to both speakers for completing your project speeches. Without further ado, I'd like to move on with the evaluation session, the in-depth evaluation session. I'd like to call upon Toastmaster Nga to give evaluation on Toastmaster Nguyen Chu's speech. Over to you.
Kêu Toastmaster gặp ở đây David. Wisdom come from experience, tips, advice of other people, not from the third one. That was a well-delivered speech, Toastmaster Virtual. First of all, I would love to congratulate to you for completing the very first speech in Toastmaster, and thank you for reminding us about the power of networking. Same as you, you remind me of my purpose when I joined the C-level club and Toastmaster, and that I noticed that the two area you did very well during the speech today. One thing that stood out to me the most was the confidence. Yes, I love how you looked confident and on the stage, especially in the impressive for an icebreaker speech. I noticed you felt really comfortable to use hand gesture and the voice, beautiful voice, and more impactful. That confidence helps reinforce the message and more and make the audience even enjoy the deliver the speech more. And the second thing I really love from the speech is how you maintain the eye contact with the audience. Eye contact is not looked, it's not about looking, it's about connection. And the eye contact made us, the audience feel like you talk to us, to each of us. And that connection is really important to build trust and make the message more engaged. With a great job on that. And the speech was already amazing and meaningful, but to make it more impactful in the next speech, you could try to build a stronger and clear message. The message is really impactful, but it's a bit longer and make the audience. I was a bit hard to follow, and the message is a gift to the audience, and it's a path everyone. It's a path have the speech leave last impact impressed, and I hope the next time you try to ending with a clear takeaway and simple reflection to tie everything together. Overall, that was an amazing speech with the confidence, the story, unique story, and the how you connect with audience. Next time, you may focus on define the message and make it better. I really love the speech today. So back to you, Toastmaster David.
David, are you on mute? David, you're on mute.
Thank you very much for Toastmaster Nga for your evaluation and towards Toastmaster actual speech. And for your information, this is her first time as a speech evaluator and also completed one of her projects in the level 1. Congratulations to you, Toastmaster Nga. A big round of applause to her. Next, I would like to call upon our Madam President, Toastmaster Heng Lee, to give her evaluation on Toastmaster Golden Speech. Over to you.
Some speech inform, some speech entertain, but the best one can inspire others. And that's exactly what I experienced in Golden Speech today. Golden have a very, very inspiring message in the speech. The central message is around like everything happened for a reason, or everything hold a meaning inside. Let's appreciate each and every moment on the journey of finding ourselves. The message was beautifully conveyed. It resonated deeply and left the audience, I think, with a sense of hope and purpose. That means Golden also matched the purpose of the project today, write the speech with purpose. In the whole speech, I see that his vocal, the best thing I impressed the most, I really impressed all the way, that is the vocal variety. It's really outstanding. He skillfully used like different tones and emotion to bring the story to life. Sometimes his voice reflected like curiosity or confusion. Sometimes it spread the sadness or despair. Or sometimes it's joy and excitement. Especially like when he said like the father is very rich or death is over the moon. You know, like that is really funny. The voice sometimes is playful, sometimes it's like sexy a little bit, and in oral it's very catchy, which make the speech really engaging and sometimes unpredictable. Right. And I believe that this speech can move to the next level for two humble suggestions of mine. First of all, I see that in the whole speech that he mentioned several interesting conversation, sometimes with the expert, sometimes with the children, sometimes with others. So I highly recommend Golden can consider physically shifting maybe the position and maybe changing the voice of the for each character during the dialogue. This technique will help the audience like visualize the scene and make the storytelling more dynamic and cinematic. Right? Let's make the dialogue to life. You can change the position like this, or you can change the voice into different character. I believe it makes the storytelling more and more cinematic, right? And the theme of the speech really interesting. Losing and finding yourself. It's a very rich and meaningful. So I hope Golden can like state it more clearly and maybe like restate that more and more time at the beginning, maybe, and to the end, to create a full circle moment. So you have type everything together and maybe leave a stronger emotional impact to the audience. Repeat the title or maybe the message more and more. But in general, I think Golden have very talent in vocal variety, emotional storytelling, and inspiring other. Like just make a dialogue to lie and emphasize the theme more. It will make the speech can transform into unforgettable. Back to you, TLD.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Heng Lee, on your evaluation towards Toastmaster Golden Speech. I believe you also experienced what he had been, and the feedback is good. Well, congratulations. Thank you very much for the evaluation. And this ends for the evaluation session. I would like to call upon the R timer to give his report.
Thank you, David, for introducing me. For Toastmaster Nga, you used 2 minutes and 31 seconds. For Toastmaster Lee, you used 3 minutes and 28 seconds. So both you are qualified for the voting section. For the counter report, I would say that because this is the first time Miss Nga Miss Nga does the task of evaluators. So she did the filler words for multiple times, especially when she has two clauses in one sentence, and between two clauses she may interrupt it. It's a little bit make me feel upset at first because it make everything become chunk. But I would say that if you practice more and more your pronunciation, your public speaking skill, and also your fluencies in terms of evaluations become far better. For Toastmaster Hung Lee, she's the president of the club and she's control her field words quite well. It's almost perfect, but she's paused for multiple times. She doesn't make so lot during her speech, but she often pause between the first sentence and the second sentence, or between the first paragraph and the second paragraph. So it may make your speech a little bit slow and your tempo is not stable enough for everybody to feel amazing. So please notice the tempo and also the speech of your evaluation. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Hiep, for the precise R-timers report. Therefore, we will conduct the voting session as both evaluators qualified. I'll send the link in the chat box. Please vote for the best evaluator. Hopefully, please check whether the form is okay. Next, I would like to continue with the session. This session will be conducted by Toastmaster Hung Lee. It's a very interesting session. We call it club brainstorming session. I want to over control to our Madam President. Over to you.
Okay. Yes, thank you, David. Sorry for a bit of a
you.
glitch. Yeah, today because I'm the supporter of our president, Toastmaster Hung Lee. So for this part, I will gladly take the support. Hi everyone. So if you have done with the voting, please help me to shoot some hearts like Lee just did, like a lot of hearts on the screen so that I know that you are finished with the voting and we can ready for the next sessions. Okay, everyone. Please help me to click on the link like Toastmaster David did. I see Toastmaster Nguyệt Chu and Toastmaster Tuyền has shoot many hearts, and also Toastmaster Golden. Oh, and Toastmaster Hoàng Linh as well. His whole face is like blushing because of the redness. Okay, right. Oh, okay. Even Toastmaster David is done. Yeah, I like the hearts. Amazing. Right, everyone? So in our session today, in this meeting, it's a very special meeting. You know why? Because this is the beginning of a new term for our C-level advanced Toastmaster. It means that our club has run for like 1 year, and now it's the time that we celebrate our second year with C-level advanced Toastmaster. Wow! Amazing, right? Thank you so much for keeping this club alive. I was like, yeah. And because of the amazing contribution that you've made, as Ariel said, you are really the colors that make our club become more lively and as awesome as we are today. That is the reason why I would like to have a short session in which that we will collect ideas of each and every single beautiful member of our club, and also for our guests like Toastmaster Kumiko, Toastmaster Ling, and today we have Toastmaster Thảo Nhiên and Toastmaster Tola. We would appreciate if you also join in this session and share with us your wonderful ideas about C-level advanced Toastmaster.
It would help us tremendously. So for these sessions, I would like to invite everyone to maybe use your phone, or if you're a computer and you can use it as well, because we are going to use a special platform that is called Slido. So this is a platform that will help me to collect all of the responses from everyone in our club. You can join by typing slido.com and then you type in the code 3355582 and then you can join in the poll and start typing. So everyone, I would like to leave everyone around 30 seconds to please open maybe your phone. You can click on slido.com, scan the QR code, for example, or you can even use it on your computer. And for the very first questions that I would like to ask everyone to join hands and contribute is if you have one words to describe C-level Advanced Toastmaster, like your feeling about a club, then what would it be? So I am seeing one participant typing to, oh, while you're typing the, you type the word, okay? So you type the word to describe the C-level Advanced Toastmaster, like based on your feeling. Whether you're feeling that is, energetic. I like that word, yes. And what about the others? Please put on more words on the screen so that we can know how exactly everyone in our club is looking at C-level, or whether we are like sharing the same vibe or not. Oh, sexy! Who posts sexy? Is it because of the president? Yeah, I know. Well, the previous president is sexy, the current president is sexy, and all future president must be sexy too. Oh, homecoming. I like that. Yeah, it means that we are like a home, right? Where everyone feels supported and coming together. Oh, handsome. Who puts handsome? Because we have sexy, so we have handsome.
I think Miss Lee do this because I have seen she's chatting with Mr. Chit Kwang Ming for multiple times and she
Oh my
wrote
gosh, oh my gosh.
him.
Okay, it's professional. I like that. Unique. And may I ask who put on the word confidence in here? Oh, I like that word too. Yeah. Okay, so wow, a lot of supportive. And supportive is like a big word about C-level. Okay, let's have around 30 more seconds to see all of the words. Okay, wow, beautiful, energetic, professional, sophisticated, handsome, wholesome, unique, confidence. Okay, connections. I see. So supportive is the very biggest word. That is really beautiful, everyone. And I can really feel that in our club as well. So we are a very supportive environment where everyone can come and learn and to become the best and the top version of ourselves. Beautiful. Thank you. And coming to our second question for C-level, because for C-level Advanced Toastmaster Club, we would really want to encourage everyone an environment where you feel like all of your priorities are met. If you want to this club to be some place that help you to build up your confidence in public speaking, or whether it's a place that you can train your training skills, or it helps you in any particular purpose. So this is a poll that will actually help you to rank like among all of this 5, 6 criteria, which is like the highest rank to you, like which one is something that you come to C-level for, what is the second priority, what is the third one. We would really like to hear that, because that will help us to structure the program of C-level and our activities in order to meet your needs. Okay, I'm seeing on the screen that we have many members stating that they would like to do more speeches and enhance their skills. Oh, but now many more are saying that grow themselves to become better leader at work. That is very practical too. Because for C-level, our aim is that we not only help people to become good speakers, but become leaders with the training and the speaking skills that you have. Oh, okay, I see. Right. Yeah. If my word is like a bit distracting, you can actually like lower the volume down. Sorry, because I have to like keep the interactive, or not everyone feels so down. Okay, so let me see on the screen. Okay, number 1 is still the best. Grow myself to become the better leader at work.
And a lot of our members would like to have trainings and workshop as well. Okay. And also friends all over Vietnam. Yes, that is amazing. Yeah, okay. May I ask if everyone finished the voting? I see still one more is ranking. So let's see after that whether our priorities change. Okay, beautiful everyone. I think that's it. Okay. I'm really glad that everyone in our community, in our club, hope that to become a better leader. Yeah, that is the same mindset. And coming to our next and also last question that I would like to have for everyone in here. You know that our meeting is the core education factor of C-level. And in the meeting is the place that you can have the training, you can nurture your speaking skills. And we would really love to hear some of the topics or the themes that you would like to have in the upcoming meetings. Maybe it could also be some ideas about some training or workshops that you would like to have, or we can invite the speakers, or we can actually encourage you if you would like to be the trainer. It's just like basically some topics of the meeting that you would like to have. Like for example, personal growth, success, about anything. Yeah. Let's be more creative because we are really running out of ideas of good themes. So, huh? Okay, I'm seeing everyone is like typing. Yeah, let's take some time to think. Why am I not seeing any topics on the screen yet? It's just blank. Everyone is still typing?
Yeah, I sent my answer, but
We
somehow
have
it hasn't
sent it.
shown up yet. Yeah.
Oh, maybe why I must see the reason why it does not show. Oh, sorry. It's here. Art, hand gesture, vocal variety, speaking space, table topics marathon, crafting quick stories, emotion. Okay. See Golden Win. I immediately know who typed this. Yep. Speech marathon, offline bonding. Offline bonding. Oh, that could be a great idea too. If you come to Vietnam, guarantee that you will always have offline bonding. Okay. So at least that we have some great ideas for this. Okay. All right. Thank you everyone for joining in a very quick but also interactive sessions where we collect some ideas about what you want to see in C-level and as well some potential things that we can do with the club. And well, if you can see like now, right now I'm having some glitch, right? Like my face is like blurring. And sometimes like we do have to experience certain glitches in the beginning when we are doing something. And I hope that you can feel like C-level is a place that really support, and we will always try in our best to help you to become the version that you would like to be. And thank you for the participation in our interactive session. And now I would like to give it back to Toastmaster David.
Thank you very much to our coordinator, facilitator, Toastmaster Quinan. I see. So hopefully, if there are any changes, please inform. I thought it's our Madam President. So I believe even though she may not be the president anymore, her heart is still there. So thank you very much, Toastmaster Queen Anne, for the wonderful session. And now it's picture time. Let's have a photo session. So our guests, our members and guests, please open your turn on your camera so that we can have so that we can see your handsome and beautiful faces. I will take the picture. The pose or show of love, you can use the react. You can press the react and press any emoji you want, or you want to pose with the C. So we will take 2 pictures. With us, C level, we will pose with the C. I use left hand because I'm using my right hand for the mouse. Get ready. 1. Oh, our guest not open, so it's okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, next. Another freestyle. Okay, we can turn on the love signals together. 1, 2, 3. Oh, everyone is full of love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for the beautiful smiles and also the love given. Next, I'd like to call upon the listener, Toastmaster Twain, to give her listener's report. So pay attention. Over to you.
Yay, thank you, David, a lot. So now is the session listening recap. Okay. The first question I want to ask everyone here is do you remember the speech of the Golden Wing? Yeah, he shared with us one of the things he loved. Do you remember what he loved?
Writing?
Yeah, writing. And the next question is what is the key message from the Golden Wing speech? Do you remember?
Losing and
If you are
fighting.
lost, return to the start. No.
Don't feel guilty if you haven't really studied earlier.
Wow. Yeah, which you remember. You have a good memory. Yeah. All the mistake make you today and repair for you in the future. Don't regret. Yeah. That. Okay, and next, what's the mistake? What the mistake did with you make when she make decision? Do you remember during?
Outsourcing the school research to the agency.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
she just have researched online or not reach out anyone for advice and sharing. Yeah, that's her sharing during her speech. Okay, and I want to move to the okay. Today we have a sessions of the Mahathir shared his speech. So, do you think the key message or impressive sentence he shared with us? Do you remember the message or something you remember from his speech?
Do not fear rejection.
Yeah. Anything else?
I cannot remember exactly the word, but it's about something relating to good thing takes time.
Yeah. Okay.
Popcorn.
Agree with Davis and Hiệp, Toastmaster Hiệp. Yeah. Yeah. He shared with us when you face the rejection, smile and keep going on. Yeah. Okay. For the Q&A session, with the Mahathir, one of the Toastmasters asked about the how to make the speech universal. Do you remember the tip he shared with us?
It should not be something that just like unique to you, too unique to you.
Yes, unique to you. And anything else?
making something universal. Because
Make it
I'm the person who asked him this question, so I remember it very well.